Welcome to Eprint Training and General Information. This session is designed to cover ePrint from start to finish, from basic logging in instructions to viewing balances. ePrint is a web-based report distribution and archiving system. Using a web browser and Adobe Acrobat Reader, ePrint users can access, organize, and view their monthly banner organization reports in a format that is easy to read, search, and print. It is important to note that Banner shows us year-to-date or inception-to-date, where applicable, activity. What does this mean to us as users? We can not only extract to-the-minute information from Banner for year-to-date or inception-to-date activity, we can also limit our data by month, document type, etc., perform search queries, and extract into Excel for sorting and highlighting for ease in the reconciliation process. The advantage of ePrint over Banner is that it shows balances as of the end of the month or period, which can help with reporting. To log in to ePrint, first log in to MyBama. Select the Employee tab of MyBama. Under the Administrative Systems section, click the link to ePrint CAS Authentication. Use the same ID and password as when logging into the MyBama portal. Next, you'll need to select a repository. How do you choose the correct repository? The login screen defaults to Banner Finance because that is the most common. It contains reports for Chart A and hierarchy reports. For those who have capstone funds in Chart C, you will need to select the Banner Finance Capstone repository to view the related ePrint reports. Likewise, for alumni, law, and CTF, for those who have activity in charts N, L, or T. The report repository page will display. This page lists the different reports you have access to view. The latest date column indicates the last time the report was loaded into ePrint. Use the navigational buttons or the drop-down menu to select the report you wish to view. There are three options in viewing the reports listed on the report repository page. PDF will display online all Banner orgs available for that report in the Adobe Acrobat Reader. This option gives you the latest version of the report. Text will open a dialog to download all organizations available for that report into a text file to use for a Word or Excel document. This option will be discussed later. This also gives you the latest version of the report. The drill will drill down the report to display a specific org number. This option gives you all archived versions of the report. The Account Hierarchy Report and Organization Hierarchy Report list all account codes and all organization codes. These are rerun weekly and posted to ePrint to ensure the most current data is available for users who prefer to search the hierarchies in this format as opposed to screens FTV-ACCT and FTV-ORGN in Banner. Always choose the drill down option when given the choice. Select the PDF icon rather than text for a more user-friendly format. This is the output. You can search using Ctrl+F or from the menu Edit and Find to search for a keyword. It is not case sensitive like Banner. Use the back button on your browser to get back to ePrint. Selecting the correct reports to view. There are two basic reports to remember when viewing financial data: a summary report and a detail report. Summary reports include FGR, BD, SC for fiscal year funds. You will need to locate and select the budget status report for the majority of funds you want to view. This is not the correct report selection for contract and grant funds or other inception-to-date reporting funds. Those reports are discussed in Contract and Grants training class. Remember to click on the drill icon to drill down into more specific reports. This allows you to choose from other archived reports from various month ends. Clicking the PDF button from this page will give you the last report of this type loaded into ePrint. It will include all orgs that you have access to. The reports are archived by month, with the latest date the report was run first. If you choose PDF from here, you will receive a report that covers all the orgs you have access to. If you would like to look at specific orgs, click the magnifying glass on the line with the month you wish to view. Next, you'll come to a page that looks like this. This is the Pick Pages screen. We are picking the specific pages of the report that we want to view. The page key is defaulted to org, but can be changed to fund. There are 3 options to limit your report search to specific 6-digit banner orgs under your authority. The first is the Pick Values Manually option. Click Go to use this option. You will be provided with a list of all 6-digit orgs within your access or your banner security profile, giving you the ability to click on the orgs you wish to view. If your list is extensive, use the navigational buttons to reach all the numbers. Once all orgs are selected, click the Get Report icon. The next option for accessing a specific banner org is Search. Under this option, enter the 6-digit org number. Click Go. If you enter the number and click Enter, it will take you to the Pick Values Manually screen. Be sure to select Go. The third option allows you to enter a range of orgs to view. A sample of an organization range appears above. The range can also be the first digit of an org. For example, a range from 6 to 7 would pull all orgs that start with a 6. The Selected Org Values screen will appear. This screen confirms the 6-digit org numbers you have selected for report display. If these particular orgs are viewed on a monthly basis, you should save this list. Type in a name for this search and click Save. You will receive a message at the top of the screen that your search is saved. Now that your search is saved, you can go directly to this saved group from the Pick Pages menu. Just use the drop-down menu for saved searches and click Go. If you want to change the org selection or return to the listing of reports, the navigation bar is more efficient to use than the back arrow button on your browser. With the navigation bar, you can pick pages, select accounts, or return to the report listing. Now we are ready to view the reports. Click on the PDF icon. The report will appear in Adobe Acrobat. Bookmarks will appear to the left for the page keys of Fund and Org for ease of navigation. Next, we will look at an example of this report. Note the report name and date in header detail. Note the fund, predecessor or roll-up org, and org. The adjusted budget column is your expenditure authority. It is the sum of the original budget loaded at the beginning of the fiscal year, plus or minus any budget adjustments made since. Budget is generally loaded into a budget pool 700001 for operating expenditures. Current period activity column is the total month's expenditures for each account. Year-to-date activity is the total year-to-date cumulative expenditures for each account for the year so far. Budget reservations are outstanding commitments, encumbrances, or purchase orders that reduce your available balance. The available balance column is the sum of all columns per account, adjusted budget minus year-to-date activity minus budget reservations equals available balance. These are all expenses, so why are they separated on this report? That's because they have different account types. Do you have to manually add their balances? No. See the next page. Under the Total Organization section, each high-level account type is summarized. Salaries, wages, and benefits all roll up to account type 60, and all other expenditures roll up to account type 70, operating expenses. Note, this is budget balance available. The net line reflects negatives because there is no revenue for this particular fund and org, and it's trying to subtract expenditures from revenue of 0, thus the negative net line. This particular org does not earn revenues. Its expenditure authority is limited to budget. The totals appear as negative numbers even though there is budget available. You will need to pay attention to whether an org is budget or revenue supported in order to properly interpret the report totals. This is the same information you can view in Banner on screen FGI BDST. It is important to note that you should not exit out of this screen. If you do, it will totally shut down ePrint. Instead, choose the back arrow on your browser to go back to the ePrint screen. We just looked at the first piece of the puzzle, the summary data. Next, we want to see the details supporting the summaries. You can use the back arrow on the browser to exit out of the PDF and then choose Banner Finance on the navigation bar to choose a different report. Note you can view detailed information by month only or for the entire year to date. Once you click on the drill, you will again be required to select the report needed and then pick the pages by searching for organization codes. Note transaction dates are for April, thus only April activity is displayed here. Beginning balance for each account code is listed, plus the current month activity, and then the ending balance for April by account code. Note, this page displays a new fund number. There is more than one fund associated with this organization. Finally, the last page sums the total by fund and by organization. Saving an ePrint report to Excel generally works best if you're working with one organization code at a time. Right-click on the text icon after selecting which org to view. Choose Save Target As and select a location on your PC to save the file and rename it if you like. You will save the file as a text file. Open Microsoft Excel. Open the text file you saved. When browsing, you might need to change the type from All Excel Files to All Files or Text Files. Since the file has a .txt extension, Excel knows that it needs to import this file using the Text Import Wizard. This dialog box appears. Since most ePrint reports have columns, you can choose Fixed Width and click on Next. This screen gives you the opportunity to set your column widths. Follow the instructions on the screen to add and remove column breaks as needed. After adjusting the columns, choose Next. This screen prompts you to format the column data. Use the general format. Click Finish. After clicking Finish, your data will appear in a spreadsheet. You will need to adjust your column widths and remove or correct rows for the headers and footers. It is not a perfect solution for the report, but it does beat entering all the data manually. These screens list some common ePrint reports that are available, with the description and purpose. You can also find this listing on our website, financialaccounting.ua.edu. So in conclusion, you would select a repository for your reports based on your entity or chart, select a report type, drill down, select an org or a fund to view, select the month, choosing the PDF, and use both summary and detail reports in conjunction with each other. When you're in doubt, be sure to compare to Banner. Please be sure to check out more of our resources on our website, financialaccounting.ua.edu. We have a section called References that contains some helpful information, like that ePrint reports list I showed earlier. Thank you.